president in?
Yes, of course.
Could I see the president?
No one sees the president.
But I have...
What type? Major, intermediate, minor?
I beg pardon.
Assistant Secretary, third vice president. Come back, my name.
My name?
You have a name, I presume. Yes, the young man has a name. For what permission? You do. Because the young man's admission says minor is all that. Who are you? What chiefly distinguishes the inventor is modesty. You should know that by now. Pride is the invention of non-inventors.
Thanks very much, but...
To the characteristic modesty of the inventor, the young man has a charming ability of the sex. But how can you be sure, you, that he has not brought us at last the invention which is destined to transform the modern world? The world transformation is destined by Monday. Well, today is Tuesday. Now how can I help that? So, while all the world lives with anguish, the discovery will at last utilize the moon's gravitation for the removal of corn, when we have every reason to believe that in all likelihood,
Alex.
Monsieur Alex has this discovery in this briefcase. You tell me to come back Monday? There is going to be a director to me, just the chairman of the board. I'm begging you to be quiet. I will not be quiet. I'm quiet Mondays. Now, please. I don't want to be trouble. So, the universal festival, 5 continents are languishing in the universal festival to have last been ends for ridiculous specularization of the term of the league and streaming. It will be a one and the same time bread, meat, wine, and coffee, and yield equal fertility, potassium, cotton, ivory, and wool. The universal vegetable, parasites could not, and Burbank dare not imagine. Yes, my friend, while in that briefcase that he clutches to his charming bosom, the seed of the universal vegetable away only the signal of your idea to burst into an unexpected world. You say come back Monday?
Really, madame?
If you wish an appointment for Monday, sir, he does not wish an appointment for Monday. Then he can go jump in the lake. What did you say? I said he can go jump in the lake. Is that clear? That's clear. As clear as to what Columbus would have said.
But I'm not the inventor of the universal vegetable.
I know, I am.
I'm just looking for a job.
Gopher,
No,
mailman,
not really.
copy reader, translator, bookkeeper, editor, file clerk. Stop me when I come in.
You could go on like that for years before I could stop you.
Your specialty then? Charm, gigolo, passion, devotion, seduction, flirtation, romance?
That's getting warmer.
Splendid. The best for a great male is to be a man.
Yes, but, well, women frighten me.
Women frighten you.
Yes.
That clerk frightens you?
Clerks, accountants, presidents, secretaries. All the woman has to do is look at me and I feel like a shoplifter caught in the act.
Caught in what act?
I don't know.
Perhaps it's their clothes that frighten you. Their blouses, their skirts.
I feel the same panic on the beach when they wear very little.
Perhaps you don't like women?
No, I like them. I like their cat-like eyes, their dainty feet, and they have special hearts, which inspire tenderness in a man. Their lips, for instance, when they eat dinner or make speeches. But the moment a woman begins to talk to me, I begin to tremble.
You would like to stop trembling, then?
Yes, but
Would you like me to teach you the secret?
secret.
Of not trembling before women, of getting whatever you want out of them, making her do director jump, defend the deal, off you rattle.
Are there such secrets?
One only is solid.
Will you really tell it to me?
Without the secret, a fellow has a bad time of it on this earth. With it, to be ruler of the world.
Tell it to me quickly.
No one is listening.
No one.
Tell them they're beautiful.
You mean flatter them? Tell them they're beautiful, intelligent, kind?
No. As for the intelligence and kindness, they can shift for that themselves. Tell them they're beautiful.
All?
All. The foolish, the wise, the modest, the vain, the young, the old. Say to the professor of philosophy that he would eat his mama. Say to the butcher that he would eat his steak. Say to the presbyter and she would eat a job.
But to say something like that,
before all the world. More witnesses, the better.
Will they believe it?
They will believe it because they've always known it. Every woman, even the ugliest, has always felt in her heart a secret language of beauty. Those who believe the least will be the most grateful. For no matter how ugly they may have thought themselves, the moment they find a man who thinks them beautiful, they will grapple into their hearts with force of skill. Then, he is the magic glass of truth, a prince in an enchanted world. When you see a man who can go nowhere without a staff of admirers, it is not so much because they think he's handsome, it is because he is totally beautiful.
There are men then who already know these secrets?
Yes, but they know without really knowing it. And usually, they evade the issue. They go beside the point. They tell how much back in his jitters, the water may strong. There's no talking in all that. I once knew a man who threw away a cool million for diamonds and emeralds. He told her father the love that she walks through and all she wanted to do, you know. And now, the president is in every day to go through college and beautiful.
I'm not ready yet. I have to have training. I have a cousin who's not at all bad at me. I'll practice on her tomorrow. And after that, well,
You'll practice right now. I'm the receptionist.
that monster?
That monster's perfect for your purpose. After that, vice president. I know her. She's even better. Then the president. That is good, ma'am. And another thing. Yes, ma'am. When the chairman of the board.
No, I can't.
Think it was disgusting.
Whose is it?
What does it matter? It's the bus of a woman.
It's ugly.
How would you like it? With this chair, with this buzzer.
They're not listening.
This closet. See, she's on your hand. She's listening.
Is she a female?
Yes, speak. Tell her.
How beautiful she is.
No, no. Say it to her.
How beautiful you are.
Splendid. You see, she's batting her eyes. More, more. Where's the class we're sleeping of?
And her wings, and her eyes.
That's it. Tell her.
How beautiful you are, my little fly. Your wings, how they sparkle in the sun like jewels. And your eyes, so large, so sad, so sensitive.
Splendid. Shoo her away now. Here comes the third.
She won't go. She's clinging to me.
Naturally.
You're ugly. She's gone.
And now, who is she?
What must I say?
How beautiful you are.
How beautiful you are.
What?
I said, how beautiful you are.
Do you get this way often?
It's the first time in my life I've ever
Call
called.
a chimpanzee beautiful? Thanks for the compliment. But why?
You're right. I said beautiful. I should have said ravishing. Because, mind you, I never judge a face by the arch of the brow or the shape of the nose. To me, what counts is the ensemble.
So what you're telling me is, your features are ugly, but they go beautifully together. Is that it?
You're right. I thought you were beautiful. I may have been wrong.
Don't be angry, my dear. As your age avoid isn't calculating, because it never comes into your head. I know you meant it. Only, why did you say it so badly?
Did I say it badly? I thought you were beautiful. I may have been wrong.
Men are inclined to that. Even if there were something good about me, they'd never see it. And what's so good about me? My face? Heavens no. My figure? Not at all. Only my shadow. But of course, you didn't notice that.
Is that what you think? And when you leaned over to close the window, I suppose your shadow didn't lean over with you? And when we went to the vice president's office, did you put your shadow away in a drawer? How could I help but notice a shadow like that?
You notice it now because I direct your attention to it.
Have it your way. I thought I was seeing you, but what I must have seen was your shadow.
Then you shouldn't say what a beautiful woman. You should say, what a beautiful shadow.
From now on, I shall say no more about it.
Don't be angry, my dear. I know, boys. It's only because I'm a woman of years that I have a right to warn you. I have a son today. One minute they say a beautiful shadow, and at once their heads are turned to silly geese. And they think the woman herself is beautiful. Oh, I don't deny it. It's a rare thing, a fine shadow. And believe me, it lasts. You don't keep your hair. You don't keep your skin. But your shadow lasts all your life. Even longer, some say. That's not the point. These little fools invariably insist on
Well, except for Michelangelo's David. But I don't see how much use he'd be to me with women.
That remains to be seen also. In any case, you better extend your repertoire. Forget Aphrodite. Athena of Athens is very good. But best of all, the Venus of Belak.
The Venus of Belak?
It doesn't exist. It would do perfectly.
What does it look like?
A little like me, I think. I too come from Belak. It's a little town in Limousine. I was born there.
But they say the women of Limousine are so ugly. How is it that you are so beautiful?
My mother was a very beautiful woman, and she... Oh, good for you.
No, with you I can be other than honest. You taught me the secret.
At last, you understand.
The vice president will be out in a moment, my dear. No need to put yourself out. A shadow like her would make anything in the zoo.
I feel faint.
Practice.
On what?
On anything. The telephone.
How beautiful you are, my little telephone.
No, not with the hand.
But it's so much easier that way.
I know. Try the chandelier. That's one thing you can't touch.
How beautiful you are, my great chandelier. Only when you're all lit up? No, don't say that. Other chandeliers, yes. Street lamps, store fixtures, yes. But you have a radiance all your own. You are the chandelier of the sun. You are as beautiful as a galaxy of stars. Even more beautiful, for a galaxy is only an imitation chandelier, a cluster of uncertain lights swinging precariously in the eternal darkness. But you are a creature of silver and gold, with limbs of ivory, a living miracle.
Bravo! My dear young man, I've exactly 2 minutes to give you.
Oh,
Why do you stare at me like that? You've seen me before?
no, on the contrary.
And what does that mean? No, on the contrary.
I expected to see the usual vice president. Stoop-shouldered, paunchy, bald. And all at once, I see you. How beautiful you are.
What?
Nothing, never mind.
I heard you distinctly. You said I was beautiful. Don't deny it. Although it gave me a rather shock to hear you say it. However, it can't be true. If I were really what you said, wouldn't some other man have told me this before?
The fools. The fools.
And whom are you calling fools, monsieur? My brother, my father, my nephew?
Mrs. Vice President, the truth is, I'm looking for a job. And I happen to hear through a friend of one of your associates, Mrs. Alvadura.
Never mind, Madame Lavadura. We are discussing me. As you probably know, I am one of the world's authorities in the field of dreams. It is I who work with those who are able to invent only while they sleep. And I extract from their dreams such extraordinary devices as the book that reads itself, the adjustable martini, wonders of modern science that without my help would have remained mere figments of the imagination. If you had appeared to me in a dream and told me I was beautiful, I should have understood at once. However, we are in a waking state. Or are we? One moment. Ow! I am awake. Permit me.
Ow!
We are not dreaming, monsieur. And now, my dear sir, why did you say it? To flatter me? I can see you are incapable of such baseness. To make fun of me, then. No, your words are gentle. Your manner attracts. Why did you say it, monsieur?
I say you're beautiful because you're beautiful. If your father finds you ugly, it's not my concern.
I cannot permit you to form such a low opinion of my father's taste.
If your nephew prefers Leslie Caron.
My nephew just yesterday at dinner was saying that my eyebrows could have been drawn by El Greco.
And, well, if your brother.
My brother has never quite admitted that I am beautiful. However, he has said there is something distinctive about my face. A friend of his, a history teacher, told him because of certain lighting, I resemble Vivica Linsford.
Vivica Linsford? Never. The Venus of Belak? Yes.
The Venus of the Lab.
Quite objectively, wouldn't you say?
Well, I guess, if you really think. But you know, Vivica Linsford, I've seen engravings.
Mrs. Vice President, when I say the Venus of Belak, I mean naturally the Venus of Belak in a beautifully tailored suit. You see, I am frank. I say what I think. You have the trait of all very beautiful women. You dress carelessly.
What insolence! And this from a boy who tells every woman he meets that she is beautiful.
I have said that only to 2 women in my life. You are the second.
Yes, what is it? Can't you see I'm busy?
The directors are on their way up, ma'am. It's almost time for the meeting.
I'll be right in. I'm sorry, monsieur, but I must go to this meeting. But we must certainly continue this wonderful conversation. Will you come back and lunch with me? You know, my assistant is impossible. I'm having her transferred to the sales department. Now you're first-rate type, I'm told.
I don't type. I play the piano.
Wonderful. And you take dictation?
In longhand, yes.
That's much the best way. It gives one time to think. Would you like to be my assistant?
On one condition.
A condition?
On condition you never this awful suit again. When I think of that wonderful figure in this ill-fitting suit.
I have a beautiful silk suit at home, but it's for summer. It's a little light for the season.
As you please.
I'll wear it tomorrow.
Goodbye.
Don't forget, lunch.
I kept my hands at my sides the whole time. I pretended I had no hands. Now I can hardly move my fingers.
You come the rest of you. Go to work.
On one?
On all. One after the other.
But
That on the crack.
how beautiful you are.
Charming fellow.
That is up to you.
How beautiful you are.
Who says so?
Your husband's friend, the Baron Chagvis. He thinks you're wonderful.
He thinks I'm wonderful? Well, give him my love of his fingers. And tell him I need to call him up shortly. He has a pretty thin type of very short. We have to be nice to him. Is he still at the same address?
Oh yes, quite. I'll tell him you're as charming as ever.
No, don't exaggerate, my dear. We don't want to disappoint him. Right? That's a rest for you today, and that is so.
How beautiful you are.
Which of us, monsieur? You and her.
Look at each other. You will see.
Charming.
Lovely name. Madame, folks, Madame, I think so. Madame, Madame.
I'm not doing it well. You're sad.
You're doing it much too well. I like it.
You?
Like Prince Charming.
Last President's Day.
So you're the cause of it all, monsieur. Monsieur
Alex.
Monsieur Alex, for 15 years, this organization has been steeped in melancholy, jealousy, and suspicion. And now, suddenly, this morning, everything has changed. My reception clerk, ordinarily a beastly hyena, has become so affable she even bows to her own shadow on the wall. The first vice president, whose reputation for separateness and formality has never been seriously challenged, insists on sitting in the director's meeting in her shirt sleeves. Heaven knows why. In the director's room, around the table, mirrors flash like sunbeams in the court, and my directors gaze into them with rapture. Mrs. Lepidura contemplates with joy the collarbone of Mrs. Lepidura. Mrs. Rasputin stares with pride at the cheeks of Mrs. Rasputin. They are all in love with themselves and each other. How on earth did you bring about this miracle, Monsieur Alex? What was it you said to them?
How beautiful you are.
I beg your pardon.
I said to them, to each of them, how beautiful you are.
I see. You conveyed it to them sense. They mean to a smile, a wink, a prompt.
No, I said it in a loud, clear voice, like this. How beautiful you are.
I, like a child winding up a mechanical doll. No wonder my mannequin is quivering with the joy of life. Listen to that. It's Mrs. Cratchit proposing the purchase of a new three-way mirror for the ladies' room. Monsieur Alex, I thank you. You have made a wonderful discovery.
It was nothing.
And the president? How is it that you do not tell the president?
How beautiful she is.
She's not worth the trouble, is that it? You've had enough of feminine vanity for one morning?
Mrs. President, you know the reason as well as I.
No, I assure you.
I don't have to tell you you're beautiful because you are beautiful.
Would you mind repeating that?
You are beautiful.
Think carefully, Monsieur Alex. This is a very serious matter. Are you quite sure that to you, I seem beautiful?
You don't seem beautiful. You are beautiful.
Would you be ready to repeat that in front of witnesses? I have many grave decisions to make, and the outcome depends entirely upon you. Have you thought? We should. Tell him. With pleasure.
I'm very sorry, Mr. President.
My dear, you come like an angel at the critical moment of my life. You see, today is my 15th wedding anniversary. My husband, with whose fury Chevron threatens us, is going to celebrate by lunching with my director. I'm going to present you with a gift. This gold watch. Like it?
It is beautiful.
Extraordinary. Do you use the same tone as the watches typically? Is it tarnished by any chance? Is it flawed?
It is beautiful, like you.
We are about to become less so. I hear my husband coming.
So,
Theodore, my dear, permit me to present.
quite unnecessary. That will be all, monsieur. You may go.
Alex is staying, my dear.
Alex? So he is already Alex?
He is replacing Chevron.
And why is Alex replacing Chevron?
Because he thinks I'm beautiful.
Are you mad?
No, beautiful.
You think she's beautiful? Yes. She makes you think of Elaine or Guinevere? No. Her beauty type is classic. The Venus of Balak. The Venus of Balak!
Have you ever stopped to wonder, Theodore, why the good Lord made men? Obviously, they were not created by God in order to make life a torment for us. Men were created in order to tell women that they are beautiful. Those who say the most are the most handsome. Monsieur Alex tells me that I'm beautiful, but that's because he's handsome. You tell me I'm ugly. Why is that?
Bravo!
Who is this maniac?
When one hears a voice which goes to the very heart of humanity, it is impossible to keep silent. My friends, from the time of Adam and Eve, of Samson and Delilah, of Antony and Cleopatra, the problem of man and woman has made an impenetrable barrier between man and woman. If, as it seems, we are able to solve this problem once and for all, it will be a work of medical benefit to the human race.
And you think we're getting somewhere with this today? Is that it?
Oh yes,
You don't think the final solution can be deferred until tomorrow?
till tomorrow, when the president has just posed the problem so beautifully.
So beautifully. Ah, so the beautiful woman poses a beautiful problem, monsieur. I didn't say it, but I can say it. I say what I think. You are a fraud!
I forbid you to insult Alex.
It's he who insults me!
So when I'm called beautiful, it's an insult to you. Is that it?
I know, liar.
No, you show us the bottom of your heart.
Monsieur, Alex is telling the president the truth. The truth about women is they are beautiful. Every last one of them. And your wife was right. The man who tells the truth never lies.
So I am the liar!
It is only because you don't see clearly. All you have to do to see the beauty of woman is look how they breathe and move their limbs. Her beauty of body, the heavy ones, how powerfully they hold the ground. The light ones, how they hang from the sky. Her beauty of position. The hunchback on the ridge of Notre Dame makes a masterpiece of Gothic sculpture. All you have to do is get her up there. And finally, her beauty of function. The steam fitter has the beauty of a steam fitter. The president, the beauty of a president. There is only ugliness when these beauties become confused. The president, the beauty of a steam fitter. The steam fitter, the beauty of a president.
But there is no such confusion here. No, she has the beauty of a milkmaid!
Thanks very much.
It's true. I have known you too long to deceive you, my dear. You have many fine qualities. But you're ugly!
Quiet.
Yes, ugly. This boy, whatever his motives, just to force his lips to tell his lies. But with every part of me, my lungs, my heart, my eyes, I scream the truth at you. You are ugly! Do you hear?
I've heard nothing else for years.
Because it's true.
At last, he's confessed.
Confessed what? What have I confessed?
You cried, monsieur. How could you possibly expect this woman to be beautiful in an environment that screamed at her constantly that she was ugly?
Now I understand.
What do you understand? What is the matter with What have I done?
Now I understand why I've always felt uncomfortable, and not only in your presence, but in the presence of everything that belongs to you.
Do you know what she is talking about?
The sight of your jacket on the back of the chair shortens my spine by 3 inches. How can you expect me to stand up? Your boxes on the bureau tell me that I'm not neat and thick ankles. What do you expect me of after that? Your letter opener on the desk is red, that my fingers are thick and my gestures clumsy. Your honest clock with the dying gall of the mantle. It pisses at me every time I go near the fire. Is it any wonder if I'm cold? But now I understand. And this very evening,
Don't you dare!
this very evening, your dying gall shall die. You will find him in the garbage with the rest of the conspiracy. The Dresden China Shepherd, the Arab sheep, the director chairs with their scratchy bottoms.
Those chairs belong to my grandmother!
From now on, they belong to the garbage. Alex, what are your chairs covered with?
Yellow satin.
And the statues on your fireplace?
No statues. Only fresh flowers.
Oh.
Today is white carnations.
Of course. And above your fireplace?
A mirror.
Naturally.
I warn you, you so much as touch my chairs, I'll leave you forever!
As you please, my dear.
I see. So this is my anniversary gift after 15 years of devotion. Very well, only tell me, what it is what you have to complain of? And all these years, has it ever been that your roast was too rare? Have I ever given you your coffee too hot, too cold, too sweet? And yet how you splash in your gravy, my friend. How you go through your socks.
Theodore, one question. Do you tell me I'm ugly because you think I'm ugly or only because I
Because you're ugly!
Thank you. Go on.
And then this boy appears, and at the very first sight of him, we can guess the fate of the unhappy creature who marries him. We see it all. The nightly battle over the newspaper, the pajamas without buttons and always too small, the headaches without aspirin, the soup without salt, the bathroom without towels.
Alex, one question. Do you tell me I'm beautiful because you think I'm beautiful or only to make fun of me?
Because you're beautiful.
Thank you.
You mean because she's rich?
If she were the richest woman in the world, I'd still tell her she was beautiful.
So marry him then if he thinks you're so beautiful. Well, what are you waiting for?
Nothing.
You, take her with my compliments. After 15 years of devotion, I've had enough. If you like snoring at night,
You snore? How wonderful.
if you like bony knees,
I like boys that have character.
look at that face! Now tell me she has the brow of an Amazon warrior.
No, sir.
No,
The brow of a queen.
I give up. Goodbye.
Goodbye, my dear. And now, Alex, in token of a happy future, accept this watch. For me, one life has ended and another has begun. You must excuse me. I have to address the director. It seems the chairman of the board is not coming. I'll be right back. I want you to send down to the floor. I want all the white carnations you have. Alex, you have made me the happiest of women.
No, the most beautiful.
There you are, my friend. You have everything. A job, a wife, a good watch, I believe.
No,
What more do you want?
it's all your fault. I have told so many lies. If I don't tell the truth at last, I shall burst.
Well, what truth do you want to tell?
I want to tell a woman who is truly beautiful that she is beautiful. I want to tell the most beautiful woman in the world that she is the most beautiful woman in the world.
Did you caress her, perhaps? Just a little?
Just a little.
There is the Venus of Ballack.
She doesn't exist.
What does it matter whether or not she exists? Her beauty is the supreme beauty.
I can't see her. Unless I touch anything I can't see. I have no imagination, you know that.
Close your eyes.
Yes.
Close, Alex. You're the goddess of beauty that visited you today. Don't be astonished. Perhaps it's true. Or else for this terrible power of contact. Or this extraordinary emotion you feel. Or or the sense of oppression.
Is it you?
Keep your eyes closed. Suppose I stand before you now, in all my truth, in all my splendor.
I see you.
Call me thou.
I see thee.
How do I see you?
You seem...
I am taller than one of the past. My head is small and fringed with golden ribbons. From the line of my shoulders, the geometricians derive the idea of the square. From my eyebrows, the bowmen derive the idea of the arc. I am new, and this beauty inspired in musicians the idea of harmony.
Your heels are winged, are they not?
They are not. You are thinking of the Hermes of St. Peter's.
I don't see your eyes.
As for the eyes, before you don't. But the eyes of beauty aren't visible. My eyeballs are silver, my pupils grasping. From them, poets derive the idea of death. Although the feet of beauty are enchanting, they are not feet that twist you down. They are not feet that are soiled or ever captive. The toes are slender, and from them, artists derive the idea of servitude. Do you see me now?
You dazzle my eyes.
But your heart sees me.
I'm not so sure. Do not think too much of me, Venus. My life is small, and my days are long. Each evening when I return home, there are 5 flights to climb in the greasy twilight and it smells of cooking. These 5 flights mark the beginning and end of every event of my life. Sometimes I see a cat in the doorway. I kneel and stroke it for a while. We purr together, and it fills the rest of my day with joy. If I see a milk bottle that's fallen on its side, I set it right, and the gesture comforts me. If I smell gas in the hallway, I run and tell the janitor. It is so good to speak to someone or something. But between the 3rd and 5th flights, the steps sag. At this crossing, one abandoned toe. At this crossing, one loses one's balance and clutches the rail, even with the agony of those more fortunate who clutch the rail and the heaving deck of the ship. Venus, this is my life. A thing of shadows and tortured flesh. This is my conscience, Venus. If I'm hesitant to see you as you are, it is only because I need so much, and I have so little, and I must defend myself.
But I rescued you. You possess the secret.
Yes, now on my hallway will be full of bright colors. My steps will be adorned with red carpet, and inscribed with initials. But to climb it with you would be unthinkable. Go away now, Venus. Before I open my eyes, I implore you vanish.
You wish that?
If you were merely mortal woman in your flesh, thick and human in your flesh, with what joy would you fill my arms? How I would love you. But you are too good for my staircase, Venus. Go away now. Leave me for always.
When I go, you will see before you an ordinary creature, covered with skin, covered with clothes.
It is my destiny, and I prefer it. Let me kiss your lips, Venus, and then...
Open your eyes, Alice, for Venus is gone, and I'm going.
How beautiful you are.
Dear Alice,
Don't go. I'll make you rich. I'll order the president to buy your invention.
which one?
The universal vegetable. There must be a fortune in it.
I haven't quite got the hang of it yet. The roots, they don't hold the earth. I'll be back the moment I perfect it.
Venus, do you promise?
We shall plant it together. And now,
You think I shall marry the president?
no.
Why not?
She's already married, and her husband is learned a valuable lesson. You will see.
Whom shall I marry then, if not the president?
The chairman of the board.
Oh,
She is unmarried.
how beautiful she is.
Yes, please show.
Ow! Ow! You'll never guess what's happened. My husband just fell from it. I don't know what's come over him. He's thrown out the dying ball and the Chinese shepherd.
Give me this gold watch.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you.
Well, who is this man? This way all watch.
His name is Alex.
Yeah.
But where is our nurse? She is not here.
No, she's left.
But she must call her back. She must have lunch with us. You know her name?
Her first name only. Venus.
Venus. Lady, we must call her back. We can't let her be like this. Venus! 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 Venus!
the Venus of the lab.
Where is she?
She is here.
Looks like we're early.
Nah, our dear teacher is late. Again. He doesn't like this dum-dum class any better than we do.
Did someone mention class? I have arrived. You may needle, peasants.
Are you here again? I thought you'd gone to Mars by now. That's where you belong.
Dream on, child. Someone has to keep the rabble in line, and that is my solemn duty. Know thyself, as I always say. You may quote me.
Stuff it.
My friends, uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. You may quote me again. 'Tis difficult to dispense good advice to one and all, yet that is my lot. Fortunately, I am filled with both wit and wisdom.
You're full of it, all right. Sit down and shut up. You're giving me a headache.
Knock it off, Jeff. I'm trying to work.
And what have we here? A troublemaker?
Leave me alone. I'm trying to finish my work.
Slave labor going on in my kingdom. I like that. I dub thee Sir Geek.
Jeff!
Too many braves make Dale a dull geek. A would-be geek. Geek, geek, And who's this comely wench?
Everyone's looking at me.
Another of the peasant stock, fit only for serving their king. Want to go out tonight and serve me, little girl?
Don't leave her alone. What?
And yet another to add to my harem. Kiss me, fair maid.
Go away.
Hey, where's our geek guru, old man Pincer?
Ain't here yet. Obviously. Open your eyes, Dodo.
Just asking, sweet face. How about a little quick loving for your man Jeffrey?
What, jerk?
Methinks the lady doth protest too much. I think she loves me.
I wouldn't spit on you if you were on fire.
Already, fair maid thinks of swapping spit.
Shouldn't we be doing some work or something? Who knows? But this is supposed to be an honors class. At least that's what they told me. They just call it that so it sounds good. This is a dumping ground for dummies and misfits.
Girl, child, school is no place for working. Why do you think we are all here?
I really need to pass this class. Me too.
School, my friends, is a holding compound for the young. It's designed to keep us locked up and away from the real world. It serves no purpose other than to give parents time off from parenting and society a time to eat jelly donuts without sharing them with us. Speaking of which, does anyone have any food? I'm starving.
Hurry up and finish so we don't have to listen to you.
Did you finish this one?
I think so. This one?
What's this? Pi r squared? Not so, fair maiden. Pi r round. No, better yet, pi r pizza.
Bravo. Don't encourage him.
Thank you, loyal minions, thank you. Aha! The hypotenuse squared is equal to, aha. And that will be the subject of today's lesson. Today's subject is the square hippopotamus, a large ungainly animal closely resembling some people.
A squared hippopotamus. Real joker, no doubt, unlike some whom we think they are.
A large ungainly animal who spends time filing her nails, arranging her hair, and reading movie magazines.
At least some of us are human.
And what species have we here? Not a triangle, but a square. A You keep explain yourself why you want to be a brain.
What?
Why do you want to be a brain? Why not some other organ? A liver maybe, or a foot? I hereby judge your little toe, fit only to be stepped on.
I like thinking. Is that a crime?
If it isn't, it should be. Thinking makes you weird. It separates you from the rest of the species. Human beings do not think. They only think they think. All thinking is a snare and a delusion.
Why are you all mouth? I will go along with that.
The mouth, the one part of the human body which is truly magnificent. It allows us to communicate, to eat, to expectorate, to kiss, to...
And provide the handy place for the foot. It allows some people to annoy others, to make noise, and to truly be obnoxious.
My, testy, aren't we? And here we have a... Now what's this, ladies and gentlemen? Not triangle, not square, but a straight line. No form, no substance, not much of anything.
Jeffrey, please, leave me alone.
Tell me something. Our listening geek says he enjoys thinking, enjoys being a square. Do you enjoy being a straight line and nothing?
I like being left alone.
Hi, guys. What's happening?
Poor Jester is being annoyed.
Where's Pitzer? Not here yet. Good. Move it! Good morning, Payson. You get them all done? Me too. Finally. All night.
And what species have we here? Aha! A hexagon. No, a pentagon. Not square, not round, just large and ugly. Used there would make excellent target practice for the army. Your head would shed bullets.
You want a knot on the head?
And threatening.
Kiss off, jerk.
And here we have a, what's this, ladies and gentlemen? I do believe I've discovered that rarest of all creatures, a normal human being.
Which you obviously can find by looking in the mirror.
Look around you, my friends, and what do you see? Over here, no imagination, no personality, a tour, ha!
Just don't.
Name calling is a mark of immature mind. How old are you, Jeffrey? 6?
And on the opposite side, a brain, a geek, nothing else. Twerk, geek. Twerk, geek. Put them together and what have you got? A new creature, a girth. Perfect symbol of the 20th century. Girth, 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 girth. All brains, no imagination, running around in circles, going nowhere. And here's the perfect example of a what?
Watch it, punk.
The perfect Cro-Magnon man, an athlete, so fiercely defending his territory from the dinosaurs, while trying to impress others, still relying on brute strength and force to survive.
What you want? Keep talking.
And here we have the body, carefully decorated with paint and polish to disguise her true ugliness. The kind of a person who inhabits beautiful shell to hide her cold, slimy soul.
Drop dead.
And finally, the last specimen of that dying race, the normal person. Explain yourself, woman. What gives you the right to be normal?
Any more questions, jerk off?
That hurt.
It was meant to. What do you think you've been doing to the rest of us?
I was just having fun. I didn't hurt anyone.
Fun? You think it's fun? You know what you are? You're not even a human. You're a joke. Stupid idea, all done in one spot.
I, madame, am a court jester, representing the noblest of all professions, sailor of sooth and teller of tales, bringing humor and goodwill to the court of mankind.
You're all painted on. I, for one, agree.
Me too. What kind of person makes fun of everybody else and claims it's funny? You're stupid, insensitive, unfeeling plus. So we've all not liked you. So what? You think playing a butthead makes you perfect?
Yeah. And just because I ain't a smart mouth like you don't mean I'm stupid. And just because I can play ball don't mean there are other things I want to do. I wish I was half as brainy as Dale so I could get through these dumb classes easier. Geez, there's lots of things I'd like to do if I could. I wish I could play ball, but I can't. Can't even run with the ball.
There's so many things I can't do. Makes me sick to think about it.
Why are you in this class anyway? That was for us dummies and misfits.
I don't want to talk about it.
A secret, a secret, a secret. Aha! A secret. We must discover his secret.
Shut up and sit down. You know, I may not be the smartest woman ever to walk the earth, but I like me. I'm no brain and I know it. So what? I'm going to be a hairdresser and help every woman look the best they can. End of discussion. And yeah, I'd like to be smarter and prettier and quieter and all them other things, but I'm not, even when I try to be. End of discussion.
obnoxious.
Huh?
What happened to Funny Guy? Somebody puncture your balloon?
I talk too much, all right? And sometimes I can't stop myself. It's like a disease almost. Anyway, that's why I'm here. Most people can't stand having me around, including my folks. So my old man threw me out. His Royal Majesty didn't like having a court jester around. So I became one of the homeless. I'm a street person.
I've never heard of anything like that before.
My brilliant jest laughs at my undoing. Nobody thinks it's a sickness but me. You think I like being an idiot all the time? It's just that sometimes when I get started, I can't stop.
I know what that's like.
Sometimes I wish I were more like you, Jeffrey. I never have the courage to even say anything or do anything. I wish I could do some of the things you do. Still always looking at you and laughing. I would never laugh at you.
Most of the time they're laughing at me, not with me.
I'd even settle for that. I never even get noticed.
It's not all that great.
Why don't you just relax and be yourself?
Are you kidding? You looked at me?
You could do right here. Make yourself.
Tell me something I can do that don't cost no money. I'm so broke I couldn't buy a haircut if they were two for a nickel. Anyway, I guess that's why I'm here. Because I can't stand looking at myself. Most people can't stand having me around. Know thyself. That's a weird piece of advice, isn't it? Don't quote me. I know myself, and there's nothing in the life. Longhorn. Hey, thanks for saying you wanted to be like me. Nobody ever said anything like that before.
I said a little like it's not you.
Hey, I take what I can get. Wait for me.
You never did call us while you're in here.
You're right.
And you aren't going to, are you?
Right again. I don't want to talk about it. Not yet.
You are weird, aren't you?
So I've been told. Let me walk you to your next class, Berkeley.
Is what Jeff has contagious?
Walk with me now. I'll tell you a strange tale. It's bad for nowhere to hear from.
Hey, George, what are you doing out here?
I came to watch your rugby. What I see are
Retard.
right.
Nothing. Just stuff. Stars are nice. Clear, calm, peaceful.
Yeah, they're all right.
Jason, have you ever wondered what it must be like up there all alone?
No. You've been reading poetry again? Stuff will rot your brain.
You don't have to worry. You don't have one to rock. What time is it?
About 9.
I better go when it starts up. My mom will be stopping by pretty quick.
Yeah, I guess I'll go search the net for a while. I've got to hang here tonight. I'm expecting a call. The old lady still has a job?
Always. We need the money.
That's what my old man said.
But I always thought your dad had tons of money. My mom says,
It's not enough for him.
yeah, well, at least we've got it, Father.
Yeah, kind of. Did you split?
Yeah. So long ago, I don't even remember him. Sometimes I wonder what he was like, you know? I mean, I've seen his picture and all, but my mom, she won't talk about him. I wonder what he was like after the first one. I wonder if he would like me.
Sure. Dads have to like their little girls. I think it's a rule or something.
Then why did he leave me?
I wonder the same thing about my parents.
Yours didn't leave you. You at least see them.
Yeah, once in a while.
Jason, I know they're gone a lot. At least you have two parents, and they come home.
Amber, this place I live in isn't a home. It's a combination of pit stop and shooting gallery. Even when they aren't alone, they would do is take cheap shots at each other. And me.
They just wanted to give you the advantage or something.
Bull! They want me out of the way. But who cares? Another year and I'll be out here for good. You ever read a mountain out of the country? That's me. I live there.
Where are you going next year?
I don't know. Probably someplace far away. I guess Mom thinks having me around makes me look old or something. They'd rather not have me around at all. At least they act that way.
Why don't you ask them?
I don't know. I don't know what I mean.
he likes me, you know? Sometimes I feel like one of those. Guess that's kind of dumb, isn't it?
Yes, dear. I've checked the fridge and there's plenty. Have you eaten? You might want to do your homework, and if you could throw a load of water. I really appreciate it.
Mom, when are we going to have some time to be together? Just be together and talk.
Soon, Amber. I promise. Sometime soon. I have to go in. Martha's covering taking the tower for a couple of hours tonight. I'll tell you what. We'll plan on next Tuesday. We'll go to the park and eat hot dogs.
Mother, I have school on Tuesday. I have a final coming up. I just can't miss it.
You can't just skip it? Oh, that's too bad. But you don't worry about it. We'll do it. I promise.
When?
When? Sometime. Sometime soon.
Yeah, right. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder who I am.
You got things don't be that much.
Yes, Mom. Hey, Brad. You all right?
Yeah, sure, I'm fine.
You ought to learn to smile more. You know that? Well, all my chipmunks is off to the races again. Want some?
Sure. Wonder what happens to time, and where my mom could get some more of it. And if she had more, I wonder how she'd spend it.
Well, my mom's got about a dozen phone calls coming in this evening, and she wants me to take messages for her. I think I'm turning into an answering machine.
Yeah, well, at least you have someone to talk to. I'm supposed to be frozen pizza and wash clothes all night.
Hey, come on, get some on.
I know how to smile. I just don't practice it very much. I guess I never had much reason to. But the person needs someone to smile with.
Ring! Hello? I'm sorry. Miss Kemper Chipmunk's not home right now. This is Jason, the answering machine speaking. Please leave your message at the sound of beep and I'll get it all wrong. Beep, beep, beep. Hello? Oh, really? Who cares? Gotcha, I made you smile.
Did not. Jason, why do people have to learn how to smile?
Amber? After Miss Incredible.
All right.
Why'd you do that?
Do what?
Drop that paper over the edge. I've seen you do that before. You're trying to fill up that street with paper litter bugs, because at the yard, we're gonna have a long wait. They sweep that street every 3 days.
It's kind of a secret. Something I started a long time ago.
So,
Those are little notes telling people I like them. Each one of them is a part of me, reaching out, set free. I thought it might brighten someone else's day if they read one.
anybody ever sent one back?
It doesn't matter.
Amber, I'm home.
Mom, what's she doing here?
Maybe she got one of your notes.
Mom,
Amber, I'm back. I don't have to go in early after all. When can I just stop by for a drink before I have to go into work? Have you eaten?
no, I was just gonna fix something.
I'll do it. Rick, this is my daughter Amber. Why don't you two get a candy glove and put something on the table?
Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Say, this is a nice place you got here. What floor is this?
The floor?
I think I'd better get back inside so I can...
Yeah, see you, Turkey.
Rick, would you go open the new bottle of ketchup for me? It's on the kitchen table.
Sure.
Amber, are you feeling all right?
I'm fine.
Amber, I know you don't want to be bringing men home, but I have to have some friends. I need a life too.
I know.
Do you? Do you know how hard things are for me? Sometimes I think all I'm ever going to need to do in this life is go to work. I never have time to be with my friends, to do any of the things I've always wanted to do.
Sorry it's such a drag on your social life.
It's not you. Not altogether. Life just sort of gangs up on you. Your father and I were married so young. When he left us, I had no training, no job. But I promised myself I'd do whatever I had to take care of us. And I have. Everything I've done for you. Now, I'm getting tired, Amber. Do you understand that? I wanted to give you so much. And I've tried, honey. I really have. And if there's anything else that you want, and I can give it to you, I will. You know that.
Will you give me time, Mom? Some of yours?
One thing I don't have. I should have said anything but time. Amber, be nice to Rick, would you? I really like him.
But Mom, why him? I mean, he's so.
Amber,
Mom's quite a gal, kid. Always ready for a good time. You know what I mean, don't you, kid?
My name is Amber.
Right. Hey, you know what? She never told me the little girl was all grown up. Got a lot of boyfriends, kid?
No?
Right. You know what? I bet you could. Pretty little girl like you. What's the matter, kid? Don't you like me? Your mother does. But you know what? I think I like you.
I better help my mom.
How about I come over after Mom goes to work? Stay a couple hours. That way, we get some time to get to know each other.
Hey, Amber, that wasn't mine.
Okay? Later, kid.
No. I don't have your pen, but you can use mine if you want to.
Sure, I understand. Hey, I'll look at my books. We can study under together.
Yeah, sure. That sounds fun. I'll go get mine too. I'm ready when you are. Well, where's Amber?
She went in to get her books. She said she has a lot of studying to do.
Oh, come on. Let's see.
You go on ahead. I'm gonna finish my drink, then I'll be in.
All right. I guess we could do that.
Hey, punk! A word of advice. Get lost.
What's eating you? I'll study up here if I want to.
Just a little good advice, kid. A guy can get hurt if you don't follow good advice. You know what I mean? Go on, get.
I think I hear the phone.
Right. You know what? It'd be a real good idea if you kept on hearing that phone for the next couple of hours, you understand? Don't think I don't know what kind of game you're playing with, kid.
Jason!
Don't bother. Call your little boyfriend over there. He had to leave. Now me, I have to go pretty quick too. But I'll be back, little girl. You can count on it. That little girl.
You alright? That guy is spooked. Where's your mom buying those creeps?
Under a rock?
Listen, there's a bunch of my science class coming up like pretty quick. We'll be here. That gives you no problem. Yell, alright, George?
Okay.
I'm gonna go grab my books.
Jason? Thanks.
Guess what?
Sometimes that's what's the hard. Amber, aren't you going to join us? I don't really feel like eating, Mom. Are you feeling all right? Mom, don't go to work tonight. Please, stay home with me. I have to go, Amber. Rick said you should need a hand. Amber, how would you feel about Rick leaving with us? I know it's kind of sudden. Mom, about Rick! I don't know. I know, dear. He's crude and everything, but I like him. I really do. He's nice. Can't you find somebody else? Anybody else? So I have lousy taste in men. At my age, there's too many choices. Mom, please, just this once, don't go to work tonight. Amber, I have to go. You know that.
About time for you to go in.
Mother, please. I have to go. I got it. Bye, dear. Have a nice night.
See you later, little girl.
Hi, Amber. Oh, hey, relax. Hi, Crystal. I didn't hear you come out.
Nice night, huh? Of course it would be nice if I didn't have to study for final. I'd rather be with Jason than but he's some, huh? At least I think so. You like Jason?
He's like a brother.
Good.
Crystal, can I ask you a question about men?
Sure, although you're kind of young to be thinking about, you know.
Have you ever had some older guy, I mean really old, come on to you?
Yeah, a couple times.
Well, what did you do? I mean, how did you push him off? Make him go away.
Sure you want to? I mean, some older guys can be kind of fun.
Crystal, please, this is serious. My mom's got a new boyfriend.
Uh-oh.
out here. I don't want that creep around me.
Sure, and like I said, sleep with a big knife.
What are you guys talking about?
Amber's got man trouble. Old man trouble.
What's the matter? Not your type. Valerie, come on. This is serious.
Amber's mom's got a boyfriend who's a freak.
Oh, gee. You too? This world is filled with perverts.
You mean you?
Big time. Back when I was just a kid, I'd still like to kill that scumbag. What did you do? Gave in. I didn't have any choice. He was my dear departed stepfather, may he rot in hell.
Ain't it grand to be young?
Jason, my man. Jason, come on in, guys.
The dorks have arrived.
How lucky can we be? The hunk, the lump, and the clump.
That may be a punk, but he knows the stuff's cold. If he can tell me what happened when he knows I'll ace this test and never look back.
And the hunk is mine.
Sorry, Amber, that leaves you with Andrew, the lump. All the charm of a sticky doorknob. That's okay. I'm just gonna read a book. Well, make sure you do it with the door locked, and don't let anybody in.
Well, ladies, we are ready to begin. Professor Matthew Dorf is presiding.
Another professor, not yet, but I'm going to.
Don't go too fast. I have to take notes.
Duh. Listen, Professor, I really need a grade on this exam, okay? So any extra little goodies you can give me would really be appreciated.
All right, but you'll have to listen carefully.
I'm listening.
Crystal, I'm going inside to get my book.
If you run into any problems, yell loud.
Thanks.
What was that all about?
Listen, Jason, I'll tell you the joke's problem's not true here. Amber's got problems with her mom's new boyfriend.
What? That creep that was just here?
Keep your voice down. He made a pass at her. She thinks he makes back later and try to break into her apartment.
No way! That kid has enough problems about some slug.
Are you jealous?
Crystal, she's like a little sister to me. Her mom goes out to raise her all the time. She's got nobody. And if anybody tries to... Where is she?
Relax. She went inside to get a book.
Crystal, keep an eye on her for me, will you?
Don't you have an answering machine?
Yeah, but there's one call I have to make myself.
Chief, I don't understand Ohm's law. Could you?
That's the one which says if you stick your tongue in an electrical socket, you're bound to see the light.
Oh,
That wasn't very nice.
That was a joke, wasn't it?
See, read it over and still look understand it. I'll explain.
Thanks, Matthew.
Is that your call?
I don't know. Hang on, as I got there.
They want you bad enough, they'll call back.
Oh, they want me real bad.
Who?
Never mind.
Relax. If you get it every time it rings, we're never going to get anything done.
You're right. Hey, why isn't Em back here?
Forget about her. She probably went to the bathroom. You want someone to think about?
Crystal, would you mind going over there and checking for me?
She can take care of herself. Hey, if we get this stuff done, we can send the rest of them home and maybe deal with it all.
Sounds like a plan to me. All right. Hello.
Hi.
Are you a good student?
I don't know. I guess so.
Could you help me with this? I'm having some trouble. I have trouble with everything.
Look, it's all right there in the second paragraph.
Oh. It wasn't there a second ago. I guess I just don't like to study. You're not in our science class, are you?
No.
Oh, I better get back to studying. Thanks.
You're welcome. Was there something else you needed?
I think I like you.
Amber?
My name's Andrew. Do you like that name?
I don't know. I guess so.
Good. You like a part of me already.
Was there anything else you wanted?
No. I just want to look at you.
This chair isn't very comfortable. I think I'm going to sit somewhere else.
Bye.
Amber, no. It's all right. It's probably my mom. She forgot her keys. I know it. She always does.
If you run into any problems, yell.
Ah!
That was Amber.
I didn't hear anything.
I think that was her calling.
I don't hear anything. Don't you think you'd probably be there some kind of trouble? Maybe she was bumped into something.
Yeah, I guess so. should have to go through that.
She'll be all right.
She's never going to be all right again. Right now, she's afraid to go back into her own house. How would you like to live that way?
I know how she feels, sort of. I hate being home most of
Amber, no.
I have to answer it.
the time. Well, can you see the door before you open it?
No.
I'll come with you.
No, I can't have boys over.
Then I'll go with you.
I'm gonna get into trouble.
Think of the trouble you'll be in if you don't come.
He's gone.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
And I'm just as sure he'll be back.
Amber, you can't stay with me.
Jason, what in bloody thunder do you think you're doing?
Dad, we were...
Don't lie to me. Get over here where you belong.
Dad, Amber needs help.
Be quiet. I'm not interested in your trashy friends or their problems.
They are not.
Silence. I come home to find you sneaking off to another apartment with two young... You already paid for them?
Dad!
Do you know what happened to me tonight? Evidently you weren't home answering the phone as instructed. Your parole officer called my office and had me interrupted in the middle of a meeting. Your parole officer? How am I supposed to maintain my credibility as an investment broker when my clients know I'm harboring a convict? Answer me that!
Dad, I was 14. It was a prank. Why won't you believe me?
Convict is a convict. Lord knows I've tried to be a good father to you, giving you everything money can buy. Why do you insist on being a loser?
Dad, I wasn't. I was trying to help a friend. Can't you understand that?
I know what I saw. Lord knows I've tried. I've given you everything. Done everything for you.
Have you tried listening to him?
What are you?
I'm not a what, I'm a person. A friend of your son. You do know what a friend is, don't you?
Friend of my son. That explains everything.
Dad, we have a problem and we need your help.
What is this world-shaking problem you seem to have?
There's a man who's trying to break into Amber's apartment. He plans to molest her. He's already tried once tonight.
Breaking in. Self-quiet about it, isn't
He
he?
just left.
How convenient. Well, if he's gone, then there's no more problem, is there?
He'll be back.
And what makes you so sure of this? That this monster wasn't here else to discuss his plans with you?
Dad, will you please just listen to me for a minute?
Listen to what? The hysterical prancings of a 17-year-old convict? I think I've had all of you in my life I need for one day. You have interrupted my work and discredited me in the eyes of my business associates. I come home to find you sneaking off with this. Do you think you have anything to say which might be of interest to me?
Dad, will you just listen to me?
No, I will not. What I will do is give you exactly 1 minute to clear this collection of riffraff out of my home before I call the police and have them arrested for trespassing. In 2 minutes, I expect you in my office in front of my desk offering an apology. Do you understand? I will not have my home turned into a teenage hangout for the dregs of the earth.
Dad, a man came into Amber's apartment tonight and tried to...
Jason, when you're older and hopefully wise, you understand people get in this life exactly what they deserve. This is her problem. Let her deal with it. It's not our problem. Your time is running.
It may not be your problem, but it's mine. Amber happens to be my friend.
I think we'd better go.
Yeah, thanks for having us over, Jason. I hope I was able to help.
Yeah, me too. I'm sorry. Not everything. Bye, Emma.
I guess I'd better go too. Hang in there, kid.
Jason, in here now.
only a test.
I shouldn't have done this.
It's going to work.
This was not a good idea.
You know the stuff, right?
I don't feel good.
You're going to get an A and you're going to thank me.
No, I should have slept.
I told you. A little sleep is worse than no sleep.
For you, maybe. You do this all the time. I'm not used to this. No, I should have taken my phone off the hook.
You did the right thing.
No, it didn't work. I don't know anything.
Yes, you do.
I don't. You know what I learned last night? I learned that Thomas Edison's middle name was Alva, and that the Battle of Hastings was in 1066. That's all I know. If they ask me what was Thomas Edison's middle name, I can say Alpha. If they ask me when the Battle of Hastings was, I can say 1066. Other than that, I am completely sunk!
No, you're not.
Evan wouldn't have done this.
What does Evan have to do with this?
He has the best grades in the class, and he didn't stay up all last night.
Who cares?
He's going to get a better grade than me, and he didn't have you calling him every half hour to say, "Are you still awake?" "Yes, Lois, I'm still awake, Lois. I'm still awake."
Calm down.
I'm sorry. It's all that caffeine. It makes me nervous.
I know.
I lose my concentration.
Me too.
I lose my concentration.
Don't worry.
I have to study some more.
Relax. Think about something else. Are you thinking about something else?
This is a pen.
Yes.
A what?
A pen.
A what?
A pen.
Oh, a pen. This is a pen. A what? A shoe. A what? A shoe. Oh, a shoe. This is a shoe. A what? A shoe. A what? A shoe. Oh, a coin. This is a cup. A what? A coin. A what? A coin. Oh, a cup. This is a key. A what? A key. A what? A key. Oh, a key. This is a glass. A what? A glass. A what? A glass. Oh, a glass. This is a sock. A what? A sock. A what? A sock.
It's that drama exercise we did yesterday.
What? A foul.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Oh, a foul. This is a foul. A what?
I can't.
A foul.
It's stuck.
What do you mean?
It's stuck in my head.
This is a foul. A what? A shirt. A what? A shirt. Oh, a shirt. This is a knife. A what? A knife. Good morning. Oh, this is a knife. A what? A knife. There are a couple of things that I'd like for you to keep in mind while you take this test. First, a mug. You really shouldn't be discussing this as a mug. It is a mug. But it is also a pipe. This is a flare. Are you all right?
Fine.
Good. As I was saying, this isn't only a test. This is your midterm. How you do today, this morning, will determine to a large extent how you do for the rest of this course. And of course, how you do in this class has a large impact on your overall grade point, which is a major factor in determining what, if any, colleges you might be accepted to. It might help if you didn't think of this as a test, so much as you think of it as your future in 58 minutes. Any last-minute questions?
What was
Chris?
Thomas Edison's middle name?
Don't worry, that's not on the test. All right, let's get going. Think carefully about each question. Be sure not to leave anything blank. Most of the questions came off the review sheets, so if you studied them, you'll be fine.
Review sheets?
Yes, these. I handed them out last week. Didn't you get them?
No.
Well, I don't know how that could have happened. Weren't you here last Monday?
Of course.
Well, I don't understand. Everyone who did get the review sheets, raise their hand. Well, that's a shame, Alan. They might have helped you. But don't worry, I'm sure you'll be fine. Is everyone ready? You have 57 minutes to take this test. Begin.
Section 1, multiple choice, question 1. In what year was the Battle of Hastings? A, 1062.
No.
B, 1063.
No.
C, 1064.
Nope.
D, 1065.
No.
E, 1067.
What? What happened in 1066?
May I have another approval, please? Of course.
What happened in 1066?
Chris?
How much time do I have left?
56.
What happened in 1066?
Something the matter, Alan?
No, it's just I can't answer the first question.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem. It's not worth too much, is it?
5 points.
No,
Well, then just go on to something you do know.
but that was all I knew.
Really? Did you study?
Yes, I did. I studied all night.
Did you study efficiently?
Well, yes, I did. I even made a list of all the things I needed to study. This desk is a mess. I cannot work in a mess like this. I'll just clean everything up, and then I'll be able to work.
This is a phone. A what?
Hi, Lois.
What?
No, I haven't quite started yet. I had to clean my room.
This is a book. A what? A book.
Flowers
A
of
what?
Northern Michigan.
Oh, a
Well,
book.
this is really interesting. I'll get to work in just 1 minute.
This is is a phone. A what?
Hi, Lois.
What?
No, I haven't done a whole lot.
This is a morgue. What? A morgue.
And Mindy, my favorite show!
What?
What's it doing on at 2 in the morning?
A morgue.
Who cares? I'll just watch it for a quick study break.
Oh, a morgue. This is a phone. A what? A
Hi,
phone.
Lois.
What? A phone.
How's
A
my
phone.
studying going?
This is a lie.
Great.
A what?
It's going just great.
A lie. A what?
Study, study, study.
A lie.
It's 5 in the morning.
This is the pit. A what? The pit. A what? The pit. Oh, the pit. Alan. Alan. This is the pet. A what? You seem to be daydreaming. Don't you think you should be writing something?
Yes, of course. The first one threw me a bit is all.
Glad to hear it. Chris?
How much time do we have left?
3 minutes.
Excuse me.
Alan?
I have a question. One I forgot to ask.
Yes.
Is this test going to be graded on a curve?
Yes, of course. The better everyone else does, the worse you'll do.
Thank you. Number 6? The answer to number 6 is what?
Question, Alan?
No!
There's nothing you want to ask me or anyone else?
No.
I'm sure I don't have to remind anyone here that we're all on our own. Not that it makes any sense to cheat anyway. Because when you think about it, when you really think about it, who is it that you're really hurting when you cheat?
You're only hurting yourself.
That's I'm glad you feel that way. Now get back to work.
Now concentrate. Go on to the next section.
Well, I see we can't all keep our eyes on our own paper. Can we, Mr. Leppenfeld?
What?
Eyes on our own paper, Alan. I don't want to have to speak to you again.
No, ma'am. No, concentrate. Concentrate and ignore them. Go on to the next section.
Section 2. True or false?
True or false? This is more my speed.
Explain the nature of the universe.
What? Explain the nature of the universe? That's not true or false.
Explain the nature of the universe.
Next question.
Athens.
Athens?
Athens.
Athens? Athens. Athens is false.
Renaissance.
True.
Geometry.
True.
Thomas Edison.
False.
112.
True.
Athletic ability.
False.
Biceps.
False.
Facial hair.
False.
Social life.
False. Hey, this isn't so bad. Wait a minute. I have a social life. I've had dates. I've had a date.
This is a date. A what? A date. A what? A date. Oh, a date. This is a girl. A what? A girl. A what? A girl. Oh, a girl. This is a zit. A what?
Why?
A zit.
Always
What?
before a
Zit.
date.
Oh, a zit. This is a dance. A what? A
I
dance.
hate
A what?
dancing.
A dance.
I'm a terrible dancer.
This is a hand. A what?
Does her hand always
A what?
sweat this much?
Oh, a hand.
Ugh.
This is a kiss. A what? A
Stop
kiss.
that.
A what? A
This is
kiss.
so embarrassing.
Oh, a kiss. This is a kiss.
Still the same kiss? Listen, I think I'm a little over my head here.
This is a kiss. A what? A
Come
kiss.
on.
A what?
This-
A kiss.
this
Oh,
isn't
a
right.
kiss. This is a breast. A what?
Put that away! What to do with that?
This is a vein.
I did not faint.
A what?
I only passed out momentarily.
This is his heart. Ooh, his heart.
Go ahead! Break my heart! It's only flesh!
Alan,
What?
are you all right?
I'm fine.
Chris?
Would you stop that? Some of us are trying to work, and it's almost impossible with you asking every 5 minutes what time it is.
Alan, what's the matter with you?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's really not like me, is it?
Not at all.
I'm sorry, what is it you wanted to know?
How much time do we have left?
9 minutes.
9 minutes? What happened in the last 45 minutes?
They passed.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Already?
Lois, how much time do we have left? 8 minutes. Is everyone almost finished? Yeah. And how much more do you have to do, Alan?
Just a little bit.
Hi, Deeks.
Hello, Evan.
Sorry I'm late. How's the practice?
No problem. Here's the test. I'll tell you what, you really don't have time to take it, so why don't you just look it over and see how you would have done?
Hey, you know what? I think I know all about the second to last one.
Which one? Oh, that one. That's a hard one. Here, let me show you.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I would have put.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it really?
Uh-huh.
All right, then. Nicely done. 100%. Congratulations. I'll see you in class tomorrow.
Wait 1 minute!
Alan,
That's not fair!
I beg your pardon,
He didn't answer any of the questions.
but he knew the answer.
That's what he told you.
Alan, are you doubting the word of one of your classmates?
Oh, no.
Evan always gets hundreds. You know that.
I know, but...
Besides, it really doesn't matter what Evan gets on his test anymore.
And why not?
Because he was recently admitted to the college of his choice.
You were?
Yeah, early decision.
To where?
Majestica University. Why, I believe that was the college you were going to apply to. Wasn't it, Alan?
How did they let him in so early?
Alan, do I detect within you the green and withering voice of envy?
No. Well, yes, of course. I mean, I'm happy for you, but it just seems so early.
Evan has always worked hard, and this is his reward. I don't want to hear another word about it.
But it's only October.
Not another word.
We're only sophomores.
I don't want to hear it. Now get back to work.
We're only sophomores, and Evan is already in Majestica. I'll never get in there. I'm not a good student. I'm not an athlete, and I'm funny looking.
This is his head. His what? His head. His what? His head. Oh, his head. This is his nose. What? His nose. What? His nose. Oh, no. This is his mouth. His what? Mouth. His what? Mouth. Oh, his mouth. These are his ears. His what? His ears. Oh, what? His ears. Oh, his ears. This is his hair. His what? His hair. What? His hair. Oh, his hair. This is his skin. His what? His skin. His what? His skin. Oh, his skin. And remember, how you do today can affect your whole future.
It's true. My future is bleak. I'm a terrible student, and everybody knows it. I'm never going to get to Majestica. I'm not an athlete. I'm funny looking. All my library books are overdue. I don't play chess. And I'm an orphan. Well, I have parents, but they probably don't like me very well, and I wouldn't either. Wait 1 minute. Snap out of it. You have many fine qualities. Just last week, Mrs. Mandel said I had great potential to be a tenor. That's one thing what makes me different. No matter what happens in life, I know I have one quality to make me just a bit special.
Mrs. Williams had.
Mrs. Williams.
May we have another blue. May we have another blue. May we have another blue book, please.
Well, of course you may. That is lovely. Thank you very much. And I'll tell you what, everyone who sang is going to get 10 points extra credit.
Concentrate! Concentrate and ignore them. Go on to the next section.
Question 4. Essay question, 30 points.
Essay question. This is a breeze.
This is a breeze. This is a sneeze. This is a cheese. This is Louise. This is Chinese.
Oh no! Oh no! Mrs. Williams,
Yes.
this essay question.
What about it?
It's in Chinese.
Yes.
I don't speak Chinese.
And why is that?
I've never learned it.
Never.
No.
This may be something to take up with the attendance committee.
Attendance, but I'm never absent. You know that.
Oh, and what about last Tuesday?
Last Tuesday, oh yeah, I had a dental appointment. I forgot this period.
I thought so. Well, we learned Chinese last Tuesday.
The only day I ever missed.
I'm sorry, Alan, but you know our policy on making up missed work. All students are responsible for all classwork missed for any reason, including medical emergencies, family vacations, and dental appointments. I'm very sorry, Alan. Or should I say, Min Chap No Kwa, Alan? Nine Hop Fan Shing Shing? Tao.
Bailey and Wall.
Nine Hop.
This isn't happening. No, this is not happening. This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare.
Alan,
Mom,
you were dreaming.
was I?
You fell asleep at your desk.
I guess you're right.
What were you dreaming about?
Oh, it was silly. It was this nightmare about school, and I didn't know any of the answers.
Son, you worry too much.
Yeah, I know.
Don't you have the best grades for class?
Well, I don't know. Evan is pretty close.
Don't worry, just do your best. That's all we ask. Besides,
What?
I've got a surprise for you downstairs.
Cookies?
And something else.
What?
Downstairs.
What is it?
It's an envelope.
From who?
Majestica University.
Really?
Congratulations, Alan. You got it. We're very proud of you.
Thanks, Mom.
How about those cookies?
How about some answers, Alan? Better stop daydreaming if you want any chance of passing this.
Oh no!
What's the matter, Alan?
I'm almost done with this test, and I haven't answered anything.
Well, have you tried all the questions?
No, I had to skip a few.
Well, then just go back to the ones you skipped and look them over.
Yeah.
Section 1. Multiple choice question 2. Which of the following students
Students?
is most likely to be accepted to Majestica University? A. Lois Blank. B. Elizabeth Zimmerman. C. Carlos O'Neill. D. Anthony Montague. Or E. Anthony Levenfeld.
Well, I don't know. Elizabeth is pretty smart, but she just doesn't match up to Evan.
Hint, it's not Alan Levenfeld.
Next question.
Question 3. Which of Alan Levenfeld's shortcomings do you find most annoying? A. The way he shuffles when he walks. B. His poor posture. C. His bad breath. D. His irritating laugh. E. His sloppy attire. F. His whiny little voice. G, his bizarre sense of humor. H, his dismal standard test scores. I, the extremely personal problem which Alan confided to the school counselor, Mrs. Findelmeyer, parenthesis, is a bit of a gossip, but a wonderful cook.
I hate this test! I hate this test!
What's the matter now, Alan?
It's the third multiple choice question. It's biased and it's mean.
I object to it too.
I do too.
It's too hard. I can't just one.
All right, calm down. I'll tell you what. Let's strike the question, and to keep the number of points the same, we'll say that question 19 is worth twice as much now, okay?
Question 19.
Question 19, 10 points, no, 20 points. Who was Aladdin?
Saladin Blakely!
What did his name mean?
Thank you!
Where was he born?
I know this! Wait!
Kefulenhi, which translated means what, Lois?
I'm up. Kefulenhi.
Now, I didn't want to tell you this earlier because I didn't want to make you nervous. I decided it's just too much work for me to have to make up all these tests all the time. So instead of counting this as your midterm, I'm going to let it serve as your final. How you did on this test will determine your grade for this semester and probably for the entire year. It's just too much work for me to have to sit down, write out all these tests, and then grade them and hand them back. So we'll just say that whatever grade you got here is the grade that you're going to get for this course.
Okay, yeah.
This concludes our test of the information retrieval system. The teachers and voluntary cooperation with the parents, the school board, local authorities have combined you to bring you this test. We now resume you to bring you to your life.